boom, we are live. It is Hypno News. It is Hypno News back in the cold parts of the world. It was weird because Vegas was not hot. I think the temperature was just perfect. And on the night time, it was a bit of a chill. But like when I got back, eventually, I ventured into my town this morning to get a coffee, and it's bloody cold, Sean. I'll tell you that it is bloody cold. But
Well, it wasn't minus 52 when I came back here, but it was minus 38. So
minus 38. Cool. And how was that? Because it was quite a trek for you to get back, and then you're back, and then you're straight at it by the looks of it.
yeah, so I landed in Regina I think we were relatively on time, so about 6:15 Monday night, and drove from Regina to Saskatoon, which was thoroughly uneventful, which was kind of nice.
Nice.
And then 2 days of meetings, and then I drove home. So I got home. You actually got home before I did.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I thought I was going to be the last one home because my transport was ridiculous. Up until London, everything was fine. But Becky, who we were travelling with, she was going to get a coach back. So I thought, you know what, I'll get a coach back too. And then they cancelled my coach. And then it just kept getting later and later for the replacement one. And then the trains, because of the cancelled coaches, just got even more. And it got ridiculous. But I got home eventually. But that's the joys of travelling. But yeah, how did it
Yeah.
feel going from Vegas to back to work?
Um, it was. There's always that transition. You come off the high of a conference, and then you get into another one, and slightly different topic. It was on AI in education. So,
Nice.
um, yeah, yeah, I'm still processing. Let's put it that way.
Processing,
There,
that's a good way of doing it.
there,
What
there
were the,
there's
what were the,
there's
what were,
lots to process.
yes. What were the highlights for you from the weekend?
I think a couple of the highlights that I can think of right off the top of my head was nice to see our number one fan of uh, Hypnosis Hero. Got a chance to meet Becky IRL in real life.
Yeah,
I think one of the biggest highlights for me was meeting Claude Haggerty and listening to his talk. He delivered some
absolutely.
real value. I know there are others that delivered real value, and I'm going to give a particular shout out to our online presenters that maybe had to contend with the weather systems that were rolling through the United States and whatnot. I saw some pictures from Tennessee, I believe it is, and it is not a pretty sight out there right now. They're still without power.
Yeah. Yeah. Big shout out to Tommy Giolando as well. Tom Silver Foundation. Obviously, we had the broken watch ceremony for Aisha, which is, do you know what? There's lots of things that I like about Aisha, but that I think it's such an honour to be part of it, enjoying that process as well. So last year, when it was for Jim, it was weird because although I was in the process, I wasn't compos mentis as such, but to be there as a observer, or if you know what I mean, to not be as emotionally as involved as I was last year, it was really nice. And I think Michael DeShalit does a fantastic job of that. And Tommy came up and said a few words on behalf of the family as well. And yeah, it was really good. It was definitely a highlight of my weekend, and
Yeah.
great to meet so many different people as well.
What surprised me when we were out at Catherine Hicklin's, she asked for all the new people to put their hand up. Didn't quite realize there were that many new people
Yeah,
this year. So, and that's good to see because we are, of course, always looking for new or interested, even if you're not new, hypnotists that want to better their skills, create some networking opportunities, and get to know some really cool guys like you and me and Brian.
yeah. And shout out to Michael Bowder, whose birthday it is today.
That's right. Happy birthday. I have to give a tip of the hat to Michael because all weekend, every time every time we would get into a group and I was silent, he would point it out, and I said, "But Michael, who controls the conversation now?" So I'm pretty sure I freaked him out a little bit.
No.
Not that I was wrong, because I did control the conversation, but it's one of those, just one of those things. And get into a group, I listen, wait for the right opportunity to say something, and leave on a high note. If anybody's ever watched Seinfeld, that's the George Costanza method. So
Yeah, but no, it was good. It's Catherine Hickland's house again, obviously amazing, and so grateful that she puts that on. It was just, again, it was so nice to have people there and to mingle in and amongst celebrities. Becky Everett is here as well. Travel buddy Becky.
sounds like somebody I met.
Yes. And do you know what I really liked? I said it's like a weird thing because everyone was very respectful of Becky because she's a young, attractive lady. You're always worried at conferences that people are going to try and be, whatever, or trying to hypnotize. And so, but it got to a point where it was like, actually, Becky wants to be hypnotized. I think Michael Brody hypnotized her, and had some fun and in a positive way.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could sleep all day, but I don't have time for that yet.
Yes. I think I've the stream I've just done, then this stream, and then it's bedtime for me. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like you said, it's nice to decompress after something like Las Vegas. But then the reality of that is, you're straight back at it. You're straight back into meetings. You're straight back onto live streams. You're straight back into doing stuff. And it's yeah. I think the only thing we can take from it is it's nice to have a bit of a rest from Brian. Oh well, short-lived.
Yeah. Is what it is.
Cool. Have you managed to decompress a little bit, Brian? Have you settled in now? Have you calmed down? Is everything good in the world of Brian?
I've got the most ridiculous headache right now. It is. I mean, it comes with sleep deprivation, and we had copious amounts of caffeine and lattes and energy drinks, and I came home and I went, oh my god, I've got to go grocery shopping and stuff like that. So I still haven't made it out to do that. So it's yeah, still had a Zen meeting for Shrine last night. That I got home at a reasonable hour, but then again, it was just up in the morning and then back down, up again. So I'm on my third time of trying to wake up.
Cool.
That's why I popped the message into the comments on the previous broadcast earlier this morning. I was like, how in God's name are you awake, Grant?
Because
you're gonna do the show must go
there.
on. Let me see. Becky says she has the most amazing time ever. She did say to me it was a bit like being at work looking after the elderly, but she enjoyed it.
Oh. Remember, you guys are both older than me, so I just feel it. But no, it was
mine and Sean's dashing good looks.
That's right.
But yeah,
and I didn't bring my cane this time, so it's okay.
Yeah. It was a good foundation. It was the first. I say the first year without Jim. That's last year he obviously wasn't there, but he was there in spirit. But he was definitely still there in spirit this year as well. With the Jim Toner Award for stage hypnotists went to Kevin Lapine. It was nice to have Jim's presence felt for that as well. And a big shout out to Corey J for sponsoring that award as well. Corey J, I think it really does embody that kind of spirit, what PHS is for, and very much what Jim was about helping raise others up. So, and again, Entertainer's Secret. These guys did a fabulous job of sponsoring the event, and at least 2 people came up to me kind of going, this stuff is amazing. Because of all the talking and the dry air and everything else, it worked absolutely wonderful. So it was, do you know what? I think they should sponsor all the conferences around the world. I think I have given Dan their contact details to see if we can get them to sponsor Dan's as well. My plan is if we get all of the conferences that we go to sponsored by Entertainer Secret, then I never have to buy Entertainer Secret anymore.
Actually, Grant, I will make that happen.
Good.
So I can get that email sent out today, and I'll coordinate with Dan on where to have that all sent. But so one of the things that we are going to promise everybody, and
promise is a strong word, Brian.
No. You have Sean and I as accountability buddies. As soon as we lock in the dates for 2027, like once the email pops up or we hang up the phone, there will be pre-set up posts and everything that we will blast everything out of. These are the dates, so block off your calendar. We will have requests for speaker submissions, things like that. And 2027 is going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah. But in the meantime, if you've got any pictures from PHS, then please do drop them in the group or on the Performing Hypnosis Facebook group, which is, I think, we're at 4,500 members now. So, obviously pop any images you've got of that in there. And again, if there's any that you really like, then please do send them to us, and we're putting together a gallery and a blog for this year's event. So keep your eye out. That'll be up within the next week as well. And yes, please use the hashtag PHS Rocks. And then we get to find those images as well. It really was a great event this time, and looking forward to 2027.
And we did something a little bit different. We brought in a friend of mine, Brent Arnold from Templar Financial, to give a couple of presentations on financial planning and kind of leveraging your business in your favor. And that was really, really well received by a handful of people. And then also, kind of on the flip side, Brent, as a non-hypnotist and non-stage performer, he said, he was really, really impressed. He says, Brian, you guys have got a great thing going on here. He goes, I definitely intend to come back and support it next year. And, one of the questions is, he was like, all right, what do you guys need to quadruple the size of the attendance next year? And so some of those things that, we've asked some key people for some input, and that's the intent, is to grow this thing. And
the intent is to grow it organically though as well. It's never about just a case of size. It's about getting the right people together so that people benefit from this. I do know we are very conscious of time. I know Sean, the captain, is a very busy man as well. He has somewhere else to do. So we don't want to keep him going, because otherwise, if we lost Sean, then that would be the end of the world, to be fair.
That would be you and I unsupervised.
Talent happy. You're the muscles, I'm the looks, Sean's the brains.
Why can't I be the looks? I'm not British, but anyway.
Exactly.
Well, that didn't exactly work out when I said that Grant was British. And anybody who's at the comedy show, you'll know.
Yes.
No, it was just
coming up very quickly. Speaker submissions are now open for the Michigan Conference. Dan assures me that it is locked in.
As locked as lock can be.
Exactly. No, the speaker submissions are open for this now as well. Again, we've got Heartland coming up in April. We have got Hypno Thoughts Live in July. We have got Michigan, and then we've got the Canadian Conference coming up. We will be talking about those more. But I thought Dan needed to have a big shout out, because again, this year wouldn't have been this year without the likes of our sponsors, without Templar Financial, without Entertainer Secret, without College A, and definitely without the help and support of Dan and everyone at the Michigan Hypnosis Conference. Absolutely fantastic guy. And most importantly, we couldn't do it without the speakers or the attendees as well. So a massive thank you to everyone involved in that. I'm sure we'll put together a little video between us over the next coming weeks as a more proper, more formal thank you. But just do hit up the Michigan Conference. There we go. Sean, any final words before you've got to go?
Well, just a quick note, of course, with all the travel that has been going on, we missed the Hypnosis Hero regular Tuesday night this past Tuesday. We've rescheduled that, so Lara Cox will be our host our guest from the UK, and we are looking forward to getting together with her and hearing all about her stage hypnosis and other, I guess, business opportunities, entities, things that she does within the world of hypnosis. Because I know she is one of that kind of straddles both sides of the fence when it comes to the therapy side and the show side. So
Very much so. When is that?
that's Tuesday. That's coming up this Tuesday night, and then that will be followed up. We'll get back onto our regular schedule, and I believe Luke Howard is our guest hero the next Tuesday after that, and looking forward to catching up with him. He is based out of Toronto, but not originally from Toronto. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Luke's a cool guy as well. I mean, he is cool in the way that he does his hypnosis. It kind of got that American wrestler style stuff going on, so that is cool.
Yeah, he definitely has a. Well, I'm not going to spoil it because if you've never seen him, when you see him, you'll know.
Yes.
Oh God. I see Grant's red light flashing. I'm like,
yeah.
Grant, are they coming for you now?
They're coming for me now. So that is time. We are at time. It is locked in.
Yeah.
Cool. Guys, yeah, thank you for watching and tuning in. Tune in every Thursday at this time. Ish. Maybe half an hour earlier. For Hypno News. If you've got something that you want to shout about in the world of hypnosis, if you've got a conference, event, a show, a training, or just something that you think is interesting in the world of hypnosis, then please do get in touch with myself or Sean, or if you want to as well, Brian, get in touch with us and we'll happily showcase that as well.
Absolutely.
So, guys, it was great seeing you both in Vegas. I look forward to the next time we're all together. And you guys be well.
That's right. Take care. Stay well. Be awesome.
Cheers, guys.